Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. My name's Bath. This is Hurtgen Forest, episode 6 of, here we go, all in one breath, Call to Arms, Gates of Hell, Liberation DLC. Episode 6, Hurtgen Forest, another skirmish, and we're going to be playing this round of it in the defensive doctrine. I think I tried irregular doctrine last time, and this map is just great. As soon as it's loaded, I get to show it to you. If you have a look there on the map, I think it's quite a small map. And what really makes this map stand out is the defences. Oh my god, dragon's teeth, a whole lot of dragon's teeth, and sort of bunkers with turrets built into them. Hills, forests, rivers, bridges. Really good map, this one. Really good map. Very much enjoy it. Now I played it through, as I said, I think probably on a regular doctrine. I'm not really sure what I played it through on last time. But it was late at night and I didn't have anything, I wasn't very vocal. So there's like almost no commentary in it. So I'm going to try again and hopefully I'll be able to keep motor mouthing for all of the 3 hours I think it took me to do it last time. I thought it was a quick map, but I'll see if I can do it quicker this time. So I'm going to press any button to continue because that's the way to get into battle. So here we go, button pressed.
Brother, I could do with a smoke.
And we must hold our field HQ. Oh, it's raining. There's our Jeep. It's got a machine gun. That's a good news. I like a good machine gun on a Jeep. Straight out in there. An infantry squad. So let's, if it's not going to give us a flyby, we'll make our own. There we go, flyby. So look at these dragon's teeth, look at those bunkers. So the interesting thing about dragon's teeth is they just have gaps. Like they've got little gaps you can get vehicles from. They seem to me to be very defensible choke points. Now we'll have a proper flyby. This is the right flank. So dragon's teeth, so I can't get a tank across here. Look at these bunkers. Machine gun guy in it. Might have a cannon on it. Have a mortar in it. I might have a mortar in it. We've got a cannon in it. So 2 rows of bunkers on the right. These, look, got a kind of tank turret on it. And the points there are infantry and tank. Now I'm going to go straight for the left flank. I'm going to come up here, smash through this loggers farm thing, capture the cannon point, and then what I want to do is, this is pretty central, look, is to put some cannons on. This map is not wide, so put some cannons down here, which will control that entrance and that entrance through the dragon's teeth. So essentially armour can only come from one of 2 places, there or there. That's the left flank. So we'll have, what I want to do is to build a fire base about here that can control over there onto the bridges, over there into the dry riverbed, and of course this front gate. From there I'll build some artillery and we'll work out how to destroy the final emplacements, which are more of these sort of bunker things. It'll be rich in 88s and worse, and artillery pieces. And how I got to them last time was to infiltrate troops down the side here, along the back, and smash up in there. Might do a bit of that. But certainly to start with, we're going to be heading for a fire base here. Now what I'm wondering is, do I get any kind of armoured car action? A motor carrier. What's that? Supply truck and motor carrier. I'm going to go with a motor carrier. I don't know what that is, but we'll have it. Thanks. Don't get any, because this is defensive doctrine. Ah, okay, it's the half track with a mortar. I think this hopefully will be a pretty effective and sweet unit. Help me sort out the first wave. So I'm not going to defend the left at all for the moment. I'll come back to the left later. So we don't get an ammo truck, but we do get a fuel truck. Not that we need it, because we're in defensive doctrine and we don't have a lot of vehicles. And what I'll do is I'll swing around and get the 50. Oh look, there's some infantry out there. Swing around and let the 50 do its work. Jeep, and come to the front. Medics. We want you at the back, please. We want you out of the fight. Go over there. Looks like one of those is a sniper, might be wrong. I think I am wrong. I don't think that is a sniper. I could use a sniper here. But what I'd like to do is to save my monies, because what I want to do is to be getting some anti-tank guns down really fast the instant we've taken the first line. That's definitely not a medic, he's a kind of landmine guy. Smash some trees down. No, I don't like those trees. Just found a target. I don't want to go too much further because I think there might be an anti-tank gun there. So I'll get him scouted out by the human eye. In fact, excuse me, we'll get the artillery out now. The sooner he gets down the front, the better. Yeah, I was not pushing with those. So how about we stick these guys in the dragon's teeth and see who they can find for me. Yeah, that's a trench there. That's what's... Oh, mortars. I heard them. Right, lads, you can't stay there, so get yourself up there, see if that gets you out of range. So I think the mortar's coming from somewhere down here, so let's have a look where would be a good spot for a mortar, perhaps there. And the artillery's up and running. I'll drop something on that. Vehicles, have a supply truck? No. Sure that's on fire at will, yes it is. Sorry will, but you're a prime target. And then ideally, I think a sniper. Somebody to, we've got a mortar, we've got an artillery coming. Can I afford a sniper straight away? Somebody just essentially to find me some targets. Sniper. Gonna be you. I'm sure if an officer would be better, but sniper's what we're going with. I'd love him to spot the mortar without being spotted himself. I'd use a sniper, I mean, could get lucky and take it out. No, that's not the way to get there, mate. I daren't really go along the side here. I don't know what's got range from there to zap across. Now our troops are inside the spawn point, so essentially if we find everything else that's in it and shoot it, it'll become ours, and then we'll get my top priority underway, which is to get some anti-tank. I've got a bazooka or something that I'd like more. I'd also like to prepare, if I artilleried this and killed the mortar and it just decrewed it, I'd like to be able to rush some infantry in behind that to steal the mortar and get back out. It's going to be that team, those 4 men, not very many. Artillery pieces here. It's obviously going to be very useful. Pretty soon we'll want to get him a supply truck. So he can just keep raining shells all night and day. And let's have a little bit of an explore and hope we don't just lose the sniper straight off the bat. Attention, our field HQ is under attack, they reckon. I don't see or hear any attacks at the field HQ. Might be a false alarm. I don't see any mortars. Let's bring him down to here. Sniper. I do want that mortar suppressed. I don't really fancy going across an open field like that. Mortar. Right, he's firing, we're firing back. Oh, I see about there. Right, so that's the artillery targeting. No. Flipping mortar. There and ready. Aimed right on it from when I showed up. Thank you. Here's there, that's the mortar. Are you going to shoot it or what? No, this. Take that out. Good. All right, that makes this a whole lot of safer place to attack now. So we'll bring these chaps up to about here. You can hold on to the dragon's teeth around there. You can get up there and do sniper things if you can clean out that trench. Oh yeah, I was trying desperately not to do that. Once snipers popped these two, I'm going to bring him up to have a look at the rest of the point we're trying to capture. You can't hit that? Looks like you didn't have to. So, sniper, get yourself up to here. That's pretty effective. What I want is line of sight over. What I want is line of sight over the what looks like cannon pits at the end that may or may not be cannon pits at the end. There, there, and there. They look pretty clear, don't they? Alright, let's grab some bazookas. Might need you. Attention, our field HQ is under threat. I don't get it. I don't see anything threatening it. Not quite what I was looking for, mate. I think there's another one there. Oh, maybe that one instead. Yeah, that's more what I had in mind. You. Sniper, can you take his anti-tank grenades? And maybe that satchel charge. Now, that's, I think, what's holding us back. Pop this one for the... And I think the 50 cal can now turn into a mortar. There, we got it. Right, so, supply truck here. We'll get one of these soon, but first, support. M8 gun, 105 howitzer, 105 howitzer. Alright, let's get the M8. Next, you can come up. Artillery, you can also come up. Keep you in the fight. Slit trench. Panzer Faust, Panzer Shrek. Yeah, one of them anyway. Oh, no, he's got a... Somebody around there's got a proper bazooka. Who? She's got ammo for it. So this is the big ass anti-tank gun. We'll stick him here to start with. Eventually we'll move him up to here and we'll have one looking down there, one looking up there, another one looking down there. I think we'll do some more reconnaissance by sniper. If you could grab that. All these cool anti-tank weapons. Don't need your shovel, mate. It's alright. I mean, I ain't going to need it. It comes pre-shoveled. That's not the way there. Actually, it might be. We have a supply truck to tow you around. Vehicle, supply truck. Head up there. I don't trust that right flank yet. It's not like we've secured it. Oh, the command post to go down trying. Something cannot blah blah blah. Yeah. This is quite a chunky anti-tank gun. Can we go straight through the centre of town? I haven't cleaned it out. Yes, we can. Okay, good. For the moment, that's going to do. Artillery, come on here. Crash into that, never mind. So I want to send one man who's not doing very much, which is you. Can you run over to here and man the fuel truck? You're actually going to be our runner vehicle. It would also be nice to know if you can run all the way across here without dying, so that we know in future we can just... No, you can't, don't I? It's also nice to know if that was clear. Right, the next purchase will be more support weapons. And I do want the extra big 105mm anti-tank gun. Just think that'll be really useful. It'll have some long range on it. It'll be really useful for bombarding. Right, so to carry my troops around, I've got the most explosive vehicle I could find. Fuel truck. Over there. Mind you, suppose I could use the tractor. Tractor might actually work. Don't know how fast a tractor drives. You ever tried racing a tractor? Can't say that I've made a whole lot of effort on that front. With all the annoying fences. Got him. Sniper. Pop down to here. Off the front row of this. Nothing else, it reduces his visibility, the amount of times he's going to shoot back at me because he's not going to see me. I'd like to have a lot more snipers. There's a lot of things I'd like. Including more ammunition trucks, more cannons, more snipers, more bazookas, more friends, more subscribers. Oh please, more subscribers, come on, subscribe. For the love of God, please subscribe. What's a boy have to do? Can you see that now? Yeah. Pick him out of those trenches. Oh, what's he found? What's he found? Machine gun. You hit it? I'm moving my sniper out, sorry. Yeah, the range of that mortar's not very fantastic. It's like the 50 caliber shoots further than the mortar. Let's see if that's actually true. This guy down in the rocks? Yes, I can't even see him, but one clearly can. What about if we burnt a load of stuff down, if we started some forest fires? If we wanted to start a forest fire, where would we want to start it? I think here. I'd like to burn all of that down. Alright, so this is the one I was after. This is 105mm, but it's not 105mm artillery, it's 105mm anti-tank. It's about the same price. I think it could probably do the same job at a pinch, but over here. I hope it could do stuff like blow that up, blow that up. Ah, and he's got a 50 cal on top of his thing. I'll get him a gunner for that. Oh. Yeah, get in here. Be always ready on this truck. Okay, chaps, pull out. That's some kind of armour. I don't want you to be facing. Hopefully he'll chase you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's basically how I was hoping the fights would go, except with these on a wider array. So now I want to widen that line. That's kind of proof of concept. Right, sniper, pop down here, find me some more targets. What's the range of this 105 meter? Oh. Recruit it. I don't know if we should try and send a crew of our own down there. It doesn't look like a very safe place to have a crew. Doesn't look like the kind of place that you could actually fix it and drive it out of without it exploding, but why not tank a crew? Cheap sacrificial tank crews? Oh, I'd never sacrifice you. You're too important to me. Get up the front, lads. I think that was my artillery. No, he's got something over there, hasn't he? Might be the cannon. Might be that. Yeah, it is that. So we'll repair that, but we won't be driving it out of here until such time as that emplacement cannon . I say we won't drive it out of here till we're ready, but let's just go for it. Miss me. Miss me. All right, that's a bit of a result. Can you shoot this? That being one of the reasons I wanted you. Let's buy another one of those. Now that I've bought another one of those, I'll be wanting a supply truck to go with it. I'll set them up as a battery. That guy down in the riverbed. I'll send someone in after him shortly. Another random dude. Yeah, get on this 50. Vehicle, please. Vehicle, supply truck. Now, any one or indeed all of these sandbags could have some kind of heavy weapon behind it. I sort of think if they pop up, they'll get knocked down by these two. Really accurate, aren't they? Do a bit of bulldozing. Excellent, they got it. That's good news. You can cease fire. You can still bulldoze actually. A quick bulldoze run. Smash a few of these trees down. Something just shot me. Let's get out of here again. So it's not shooting me from over there. Okay. Can you find that guy in the creek bed here? He's annoying. He's out there. Guess not. And again, I don't like it out there. We haven't cleared. There could be packs out. I don't think there's any 8-8, so they'll be blasting us, but there could be packs out there. Snipers. Infantry. Officer or sniper? Officer or sniper? Alright, sniper. How did you lose your men? Did he shoot you in the bum or something? You did, didn't you? You shot him in the bum. You shot your own guy in the bum. It's so useless. Repair it. There's 2 replacement artillerymen for you. Get on that gun. Blame him. It's his fault. Now, I'd like something out here. Something that whatever's shooting it was shooting at us from over there. Wouldn't it be nice to have a really big gun that just outglasses it? Take the sniper. I'll try and sweep some of this for artillery systems, so at least we know it's kind of safe. Drive past it. Oh, I've got 2 snipers. Oh, wait. To them, start picking this line apart again. So I mean, even if I'm just taking out the line of sight, that means the heavy weapons, like whatever this is, and I'm guessing, I don't know what that is. Oh, 2 snipers is quicker than 1. Where's this heavy fire? You're making that bit up, aren't you, mate? A bit of a drama queen. Good. How many dead bodies are out there? Some. Alright. Let's now. That's some. You. I think if I had one of these big 105s and parked it about here, probably smash whatever the snipers discover in there and then move forward when it's ready. Tragedy. And children for your wife, mate. Darwin Award. Now, where's this guy who's hiding in the creek? I don't want to bump into him at point blank. Really, I know he's close. I think he's over there. I think he's back there. These two together is just inviting. Oh yeah, there it is. They found him. Where is he? That's the guy. Gotcha. About time. Right, yeah, so having these guys next to each other, although it makes them kill things quickly, it's inviting a mortar to land on both. Okay, Artie got him. I like it. Oh, there's quite a lot of nasties out there. Some kind of vehicle. What is it? Another one of those headsets, and there's me both stood next to each other. Kill that if you can, please, whoever it is. Whoever he is, she. I've ordered another one of these 105 anti-tanks. Comes with a mighty useful 50 caliber truck. Kind of nice that way, isn't it? Because that'll deal with the armour and that'll deal with the infantry. I wanted to bring it up here, ready to have a pop at that headset. Mateys can find it again. Driving issues. There, shoot that. Down. Who's he shooting at? Them, damn it. One of these days he'll get a hit. Reversing into battle, great tactic. Really love it. Love your tactics. Alright, if he turns any further, I think we decrew. Yeah, we decrew. Run. Wait for him to turn around again. Repair it. I don't know what that Hetz is going to do. Maybe he's going to drive all the way around to here, so he can try and storm his way in. Which I think would get him killed by quite a lot. We've got quite a lot more anti-tank down there. So I'm hoping that's what he's going to do. Let's have a good look at the place. No, I guess not. Get out of that. Right here behind that block. Not looking at you. Shoot him. I don't think there's a lot of men in this zone. You know, they're not rerunning any of the guns. Cat and mouse, this one. Oh, he wants to repair. Now is your chance. Snipers, your chance too. Yeah, so a lot more arty up this end. Okay, looks good to me. Let's get you boys to advance up to there. And then this guy, I think you're ready to come join the front line. I think you've earned your place. I'd like you out there with a friend and a supply truck if we can afford one. And we can afford one. Yeah, so I wanted eventually want to move this gun line up to about here, up to the top of our compound, so it can fire on all of this. Before I do that, I want to have him getting nicely spotted by snipers. We might as well check there are no more surprises in here. Looks like we should repair that Hetzer. Tank crew. Oh, and the Puma too. So we'll repair the Hetzer and the Puma. They'll both kind of be trapped in there for a little while. Sniper. Have a look up here. Place out for that sort of thing. I just think that was there. That's the first tank crew. Second tank crew. If we can get this guy just so he can shoot without a fairly clear line of sight onto this, please. I think that's the anti-aircraft gun. Let's knock it out. Can you even see it? What's wrong with you? Why aren't you shooting? They're so twitchy. To use the automatic artillery, you know, just fire at this spot without manually guiding it, is twitchy. Something they'll be, you know, on a deploy on a slope, or too close to a truck, or too close to a wall, or they haven't got a neat line of shot, or just really twitchy whether they can get it to work or not. And sometimes the difference is just aim 5 inches, you know, aim 5 that far to the left. There was the anti-aircraft gun. Do I dare risk another? I'd rather risk a tank crew. He doesn't seem to be able, so this tank crew doesn't seem to be able to repair this. Again, might be twitched out by the fact that this tree might be considered in the way. Nice lad, get yourself some weapons. I've killed it. Good, 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 good. Go and capture that. Not going to have the tank. Have the anti-aircraft gun. So I'm hoping that's all the surprises done for here. So what I'd like to do is to move the snipers up into positions where they can show us in advance. Another sniper around here somewhere? Yes. What's that cannon? What's that fuel truck doing there other than waiting to die? I'd like to bring him to there. I'd like you to go and wait for some cannon I order sometime in the future. Wait patiently. Ooh, this anti-aircraft gun. We could bring him. Oh, he's going to be right there, isn't he? He's not right there. His fire's blocked by those buildings. Can you set up there? Lie down, please, mate. Good. Stand up again. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Nice big wide open field of fire with the big cannons shooting at them, shooting at anything that comes up. humour as well. So I could have fixed that up. And then, oh yeah, I was going to nick this little machine gun buggy. It doesn't look all that useful, but you never know. And once that's done, we'll extend the range of these fire bases. Sniper, you're from there, so get down here. In that trench, somebody in that trench. Got that supply truck, didn't I? That's another artillery piece. Right, this is a supply truck. Can you please come and supply those guys? Before you do, you can bring that. I think we can bring these gun lines forward. So direct line of fire cannon, let's put in there. Indirect line of fire cannons. There. And there. So complete set of artillery there. Mortar. There. Artillery to come. Oh look what's going on over here. Lie down, mate. Now, can you get rid of these trees, because these guys weren't firing and they ought to have been. Hopefully that will persuade them that they can see the enemy. If not, we may have to consider moving them slightly. Those guys seem to hold that off, whatever was that. We're going to take this machine gun thing and fix it up. And one of you is going to have another stab at. One of you is going to grab a repair kit out of, say, this truck. Just one to prove a point. I'm going to get to there, and then you're going to heal it. You are, I don't think you're interested. I'm pretty sure I just bought another artillery unit, but I don't know what I've done with it. Right, you can feed them. You can feed them. You can drag that over to here. I've got a pretty good line. As I said, most of it is just, you know, these big guns are what makes it, because I think they can shoot to the edge of the map in any direction. The reason you couldn't fix it is you didn't have any repair kits. It's good to know, because we'll get you some. See if we can steal that Puma. There's a cannon out here, isn't there? It's probably been remanned. So we'll fix the Puma, but we won't get in it just yet. Let's have another sniper. Doing a good job so far. Also, we'll save up for that third artillery. We have the full suite. Once that's built, we'll start extending the line. We'll start moving the cannons forward. Here. Maybe here, be a nice spot for some cannons. We'll start with an extension here. This should give us like cover of all of that hill. Get a sniper down there to spot them. Get a, you know, some 105, or maybe just direct line of fire, an anti-aircraft gun, some cannon units. Anyway, we'll get them down there to start defending it. Ouch, not near him. So I'll have him hang as far back as I can. Oh, what have they found? It's a pack. My latest sniper. I'd like you to come down to here. Tanks still can't have any tanks coming because we're defensive. Vehicles, always want a new support truck. Always want a new supply truck. Let's just buy him. Now let's get the final artillery in place. So things like that get exploded quicker. Oh, look who he's found. Some infiltrators that got through. Why are you guys not shooting that flak? That pack, sorry. It's just out of range, that's why. It's only yellow. Really? You needed help with that? I think you better blow up that pack somehow. And you keep firing at it until it's dead. Right, that's pretty comprehensive. Now I need to start advancing. We need to start to see expanding our line of control into scouting, really. Try some scouting, find me some enemy weapon systems that I can artillery to death. I was going to build this line up a bit better too before we do. You mind having this line able to stop all of those rushes that are coming on. You know, letting them come in and get dealt with by those. Yeah. Not tip top. Captured it. Oh, we got a tank spawn. Not what I had in mind, but I'm sure we can make it work. In which case, if that's captured, we can get out of that stupid hole. Get up to here, so can you can move up to that, get that fixed, you can help. Seem to have destroyed that cannon, I'm convinced. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's gone, isn't it? It's been erased from human history. Oh, get to the other line. What is he doing? Not what he's being told, that's for sure. Look at these guys, what have they done? Tip the truck over. How'd you do that? Ah, my AI's gone genius on me. Right, let's get some tanks at the moment. Not that I want any of them, but we'll take some support guns as quick as we can. Ah, I'll tell you what, if that guy's tipped himself over, I can have his repair kits, right? So I want to repair the this gun here. So the barrel's out, I'd like to get that fixed up. But no one's got a repair kit. Alright, that big anti-tank gun down here. This is the forest. This is the line I want you to defend, not the forest I want to destroy. Honest. But I think this is a good line to defend. So I hope. Maximum vision. Then we'll turn this hill into a gun base of some description. Couple of artillerymen, why not? Fill in these two white blobs here, wherever they are. Some mortar might drag it to the front. It's not. You never found your flipping mid pack, did you? Never found your pop out of that. Can you? No. Oh, look at that guy. I didn't have a little machine gun truck. I think it'd be particularly useful for cleaning out stuff like them. Now I've got two snipers here, which means one of you can go investigating. Let it be you. You can get in that trench. That's pretty investigative. Get in that trench. Maybe we'll move you on in a bit. So here, please, I'm going to use you for a repair kit, mobile repair kit. That's you. Two artillerymen. You were going to go. Can't remember. Use it here for the moment while we think about it. Check out this little thing. Hopefully, you're doing a bit of a suicide run. Look, look, look. Oh, and his artillery is firing back too. This isn't good. We've extended too far. I bought a couple of these fellas, direct line of fire, a bit more accurate than the 105s we've been using. And I just want them for fast killing armour. Now the arty was around here somewhere, perhaps in there. So now we're looking for some means of getting in there and blowing it up. With that in mind, I've pulled even more 105s, so that when I send some infantry in, whoever's over there will kind of explode on its own accord, or anything between us and the arty will explode on its own accord. Probably worth getting these guys under some sandbags. Okay, sandbag yourselves up, boys. No, you didn't have a mobile repair kit. Has no repair kit. Flipping grenade. Useless. Alright, finally it's working. That thing's getting healed. That's being held, isn't it? Whoever's doing that, is holding that line. 105. On this hill. I might over there. Got to mow some more trees down. Two things happen. One is I want a clear line of sight. Two, I wouldn't mind provoking his artillery so I can learn where it is, what its range is. You know, it's a mortal sin to set up so many 105, a big battery on this hill, only for it all to be flattened in one round of German artillery. A painful mistake. Now these are the ones I'm a bit worried about. Is I'd like to squash these 3 trees without squashing the artillery or even their sandbags. Seems an impossible mission, but that's the kind of mission I like. Possible mission squashing. Danger squash. I should do it. Right, let's see what kind of destruction this line brings. Oh, somebody's out of ammo there. So another supply truck. Oh, they got the Puma again. Obviously not in the best possible spot. Don't really know who's out of ammo, who was firing smoke. It's got to be big arty, isn't it? Got his sandbags out? No. Get him out. Right, 2 snipers in the same spot. Don't need that. Don't get enough line of sight. Let's pop out here, find you until you get artied, squashed. Deal with that in its own. And this hill here, pretty aggressive. It doesn't give you range on the nasty kill systems. We haven't found. Surprised we haven't hit 88s by now. Look down here, mate. Oh, what's firing? What is it? That's definitely the arty. Maybe I could sneak a tank up there. Sacrificial tank. He'd just run into a gazillion 88 guns with me. Head down, head down, head down. He's got to be in the most soon to explode position, I'd hope. There's a load, there's a wall of anti-tank guns here waiting for you. No, you're on fire! It's a shame we had to see that. Now, can you snipe out some of the defenders? Guys who are just in trenches and stuff, providing a line of sight. That's a Zerg. The cannon's going to now shoot at me because I've crossed it. Oh, he might have already got me. I think I should risk a Sherman, a Shermie. Just to go in there and blow up, hopefully blow up an artillery piece. Probably die in the process. Because once we blow this up, that doesn't mean we can then drive a load of tanks in anyway. Because there'll still be loads of 88s and another artillery piece. We can certainly capture this tank spawn pretty easily. In case of sticking a man here, pretty soon we'd have it. I kind of think it's a good death trap. Nice having them running in there and dying. We can build a gun line across here. Ugh. So yeah, stumps. I'm thinking sacrificial Shermies. I mean, really? Do I have to tank rush it every time? Let's get a tank down here and we'll think about it. How it's a cannon. Where else could I, what else could I do is the bottom line. Oh, I've lost him. I only lost that sniper. I thought I would if I stopped paying attention to him. Right, so we'll have a sniper. A new sniper. Infantry. Sniper. Medic. Do you want to try luck, medic? Probably not a wise investment, but we'll try it. You can get yourself down to about here. And then yeah, we'll have some kind of tank. What kind of tanks can we have? We can have an I can't read or an I can't read. I think we can have both, can't we? Let's do that and work out what they are in a minute. Show me. It's going to be you. That's all the hard work. One minute. Save the sniper. Save yourself! And the other tank we got was kind of like an arty. Bringing him back. So I bring my other medic over to save that medic, or shall I just accept that losing a medic in exchange for a sniper is not a bad deal? Pack. Right, and that, and a big cannon. So I can't just charge the Shermans in because I've got to get past the pack. What about you? What range have you got? Indirect fire. Not very much. Great. Right, once the counter artillery is fired, can I zoom up and pop for the anti-tank? That's a load of things firing at me, like that's an 88 or something. You seem to have got that pack there. Infantry. A rifle squad. And I think another Sherman. Another 2 tanks the same. So that pack is definitely down. So something was killing me about here. That, could be that, could be that. If you could repair. I know it's wrong, but I'm planning a tank rush. I bring something up to there. No, I can't. No, that's the answer. I bring something up to no. Right here. Oh, I might even trick shot hit the no, it's nowhere near hitting the arty. Back. So that's the cannon and everything done. So what I want to do now is to try an infantry rush, which might turn out to be more of an infantry belly crawl, over this hill, into here, across to there, take out the arty. Maybe across to here, take out the arty. Out there. Is that the arty? Maybe capture the point, get the airstrikes. Boom, blow up the rest of them. Ooh, pow. Nice to have the airstrikes. That would really get us to the finish line without a whole lot of casualties, I hope. If we got airstrikes from here. All hinges on whether these boys have the goods. You've got the oats, boys. Have you had 3 shredded wheat? 3 Weetabix, I don't know. Right, sniper. Go and check the coast is clear. Perhaps draw some enemy fire. Okay, that's you done. That's your turn. That's your turn, boys. Get you in there. Get going. Okay, let's get out of the way of that. So, hopefully that little armour rush will all a lot of firepower, so I think that's a kill trap. That's kind of where I want to fight them. Like a graveyard. Right, over here, however, not where I want to fight them. It's like he's been, yeah, he has been tracked. So there was, to recap, there was an 88 gun about here, there. There was a probably recrewed artillery piece there. There was some kind of Nurble-werfing coming from about here. And I think we've annoyed all their tanks. I think they've rushed with as many tanks as they're going to. So yeah, he's recrewed this artillery piece, so we'll go and get him again with another sacrificial squad. Better build some riflemen. after we've demolished him somehow. Recruit that as well somehow. Right, the indirect fire of these, I mean, they're not very good. These sort of mortary Stuart things. They're not very fantastic tanks at the same time. They're taking hits. Right, that was this is a rifleman squad. Right, that's an artilleryman. Over that, another artilleryman. Get over that. I'd like a rifleman squad, is there such a thing? Yep, a rifle squad. And I'll send one to here, another one to here, and as opportunity feels rich, you know, we'll belly crawl in and cause some chaos at the expense of our lives. I could move my firebase to here, a new firebase here, and then later on I could pull the artillery up. So we'll get another, start with another bunch of riflemen, move them up onto that. An AT squad, why not? And a sniper. And if that's good, let's try the artillery to go with it, the cannons. So I feel if I had the artillery here, they could hammer all of that kind of stuff. We could have a bit of a duel. down there. Machine gun, not too scared. I mind killing it because I like to kill everything. I'm a mad, kill-loving killer. Okay, time to leave. Yeah, if you like. Let that provoke. Ah, you gotta leave. Trick shot this gun. Not good. What about this one? I think we could do the same with the 88. It's an 88 gun sort of here. Shum, go and sort it out. Shooting inside. Captured it. Alright, now we got airstrikes. What am I going to do them? Straight in there. You are getting an airstrike. You guys, get your heads down. Here it comes. Up airstrike, nothing. Would you believe it? Well, not exactly nothing, but get him to blow his own 88 up. Oh, I'll just go and hide in here and airstrike myself. Yeah, you're never having this back. Never ever. You can recreate the 88 if you like. I'll only airstrike you later. What? Right, so we're going to get counterattack now. We're going to get those panthers. We're going to go and hit our lines, which aren't as strong as they used to be. All right. Why are you telling me we're having our lines captured? I don't think we are. Infantry, tank crew, please. Oh, look! Look, they got all my favourite artillery, all the 105s. Bought the farm. However, I'm not too worried. Now I've got airstrikes. The day is coming. I'll have some riflemen. Tank crew, can't see here. What number are you, Panther? 403. It's just got to be raining artillery here, like 3 tanks in the middle of the graveyard. Right, got an airstrike free. Where do you think? I'm going to guess here. And this time, I'm going to pay a bit more attention to the map to scope out the rest of the targets. I was trying desperately to get the cinematic of him last time and failing to get camera control. This time it's not camera control I'm looking for, it's guns. 88 in there. Hack in there. Hack. 88. Something. Let's see what's happening here. Look. Come on, in you come. Come on in. Come on. Alright, Sherman recrewed. Lost your crew, Shermy. rifle squad. Storming that point again soon. Look at the pile of dead in here and out there. Right, that's smashed. Don't see anything that leads me to believe that that is smashed. Alright, it's 2 rifle squads. That's definitely an 88 up here, isn't it? So why don't we make sure, we'll go with that and we'll see what else we see. '88's still up here. Stuff in these trees, another 88. That's the 88, that's going to get bombed. And this is, I don't know what, but it probably might be the rocket stuff. I think we just hold. I think we just sit tight, bomb it all, and fast forward the video at the end, so that just went really quickly. These two are chomping through the ammunition. So there's still a load of smoke down there. Or another rifle squad, and we'll get another vehicle, fire truck. Got a lot of money to spend. A couple of tanks. Don't have to do. Can't be bothered. And I felt this was artillery, so that's chunking. And that's still the 88, still got to get rid of him. That's still an 88, still got to get rid of him. We've got a pack, another pack, an 88, another 88. Could have been Nerf Werfers, but are absolutely nothing now. Couldn't really work out what they were, but happy that they're gone. Oh, this line, 1, 2, 3, something like that. At least 3. Some armour coming through, and we'll let that go pass us by. Oh, this one's, the tank spawn's been captured. Notice that. And uncaptured. Who captured it? It's for the business of capturing it, however. I'll move these 2 guys up until here. And from then on, any time all these boys step out of it, I'll have it. Mobile artillery, like you. And a tank killer. Alright then. this open top Shermie with a big old cannon in it. Open top Shermie with another big old cannon in it. I'm liking that too. I mean, I hesitate to count the number of 105mm guns that are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 7. It's a real graveyard. So I could send a lot of tanks repaired, guys, and we could repair a lot of tanks. That'd keep me really happy. Now I've got the airstrike again. Who are we going to get? Let's get him. You need a good airstriking. You're an 88 gun. Watch this one come in. Nice view from up here. Scenic, nice valley, lots of dead friends. He's coming. Here he is. So this 88, I think we could just capture again. Let's give it a go. I've got some troops up ready. Let's pop up to the lip. See if inside here. What kind of tank is under that smoke? Other than a smashed up one. Very cool, this tank. Tank destroyer Jag Panther 4. Okay. Seen them around, but never really knew the name. So next airstrike smash is going to be, I think here, I think the pack. Stick in between the two. See what happens. Something here. Our friendly 88. I basically feel an opportune moment we could easily just steal when this tank's not around. For example. Also got so much artillery in the system that we could just flatten it with that. Here you come, lads. Install that. Go away, tank. Cool wagon. Hello. Are you scouting? What can you see? Oh. Hello, you scouting? Where's your mate? Oh dear. Did you see him? Did you find anything? On the high of death. What should we do? Hold on. So I'm going to call on artillery on my own position. Frankly, seems to have done the job. Good. Where did I see it? There, I think. Can you guys hit that? Yeah, about here. Right, launch another airstrike into there, and then it's time to try and steal everything with these cunning bunch of lads. They're going to sneak up the wrong side. There's trees by just smithereens, just matchwood. Nothing left. Ask the artillery to bombard that. You to take their bunker again. That's a good way of outlasting them. Alright, that should be everything, shouldn't it? Yes, good. 47 men, lost some men. That was a pretty clean game. I don't know how long this took, probably forever. But broadly speaking, a clean game and pleased. No sort of messy rush at the end. The bit I hate most is the messy rush at the end. You think you won, you're so close. It's all the way there, just sweep out the last few enemy with a gazillion tanks, and the last few enemy happens to be like an 288 guns and an artillery and a couple of some Panther tanks, and they just smash you stupid. Are you all retreating? Nice for you. You had an airstrike. Finish you off as you ran. Right, folks, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'm desperate for subscribers.